Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. We are sitting on the beach, preparing for sundown. The kids are running around picking up shells and getting their feet wet in the water. We're out here on the Gulf of Mexico. I've made a few videos about last night's Money in the Bank and John Cena's Wrestlemania 41 announcement that he has sort of already gone back on within 24 hours, is that he is going to be retiring. It was first announced that he would retire at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, but now he is saying that he will probably be wrestling a lot in the year 2025, looking to wrestle, I believe the number he said was 30 to 40 times. My only hope is that they don't rush John Cena to announce that he's going to be going into the WWE Hall of Fame. The Rey Mysterio Hall of Fame announcement, which I believe was the year before last in Los Angeles. I know that Rey has really slowed it down. He's not wrestling as much as he once was, but it also reflects back on like the WrestleMania 24 Ric Flair announcement that he was going into the Hall of Fame, when basically he had a gimmick going at the time where he would be forced to retire when he lost his next match. Rick was supposed to have a match against Shawn Michaels the next day at WrestleMania 24. Most people knew that was going to be his last match. Rick was going to be putting Shawn Michaels over, and it was supposed to be a really, really good match with a lot of feels on the line. But with the fact of Ric Flair going into the Hall of Fame the night before a match that we didn't know that was going to be his last match, told us that was going to be your last match. John Cena has never really been hard to find. We've seen him pop up at the last two Money in the Banks. We've seen him at WrestleManias. He did the run-in in the main event. He wrestled Austin Theory at WrestleMania 39. Although we don't get as much John Cena as we used to do in the past, I don't think you need to rush putting him into the Hall of Fame, because I don't think John Cena is going to be turning down WWE unless he really has something on his calendar that he really has to do. He will, most of the time, find a way to get a day off to make time for WWE. That's why he was able to be at Money in the Bank, is that he was shooting the Peacemaker. Shoot, I'm giving it away that I don't really watch those shows and I don't really know what it's called. But his superhero TV show that he made for HBO, he had the day off, so that's why he was able to fly to Toronto and put himself in there. John Cena, we don't need to go over his accomplishments. I think everybody knows how big of a star John Cena is and how much he meant to WWE. There's probably a lot of people watching WWE right now, and there's probably a lot of fans that aren't even watching WWE anymore, that the reason that they become wrestling fans was John Cena. The guy honestly was the coolest guy that there was in the business, whether if it started with the rapper gear, or once he turned into the Marine guy, or whatever it morphed into the bowl of Fruity Pebbles from then on. The guy main evented WrestleMania. After WrestleMania, he basically fought anywhere on the card. Even when he wasn't the champion, he was the main storyline of the company. So many countless big matches that the guy made. But my hope is that we see John Cena go into the WWE Hall of Fame in WrestleMania 42, which would be 2026. And we can do this the right way. That a lot of people will care about, because honestly, you put him in at WrestleMania 41, I don't know, it just sort of sheds light on the fact that this is really going to be over, and we don't really need that yet until he says this is my last match, whether he gets on a championship run and he's going to keep wrestling until he loses his title, which makes every match important. I don't know. I just hope that they are able to prolong it. John Cena is probably somebody who's going to be involved in WWE one way or another for a long, long time. He's going to be that legend that just keeps on showing up, screwing up lines for whatever the WWE network is in 20 years, trying to sell it for $12.99 or whatever they inflate the price to. So, I don't know. We'll see what goes down. But Cena, he's my Hall of Fame pick for WrestleMania 42.